Okay, so we can complete the congruent statement here below by just looking at the congruent statement of the two triangles. So since we know that when we write the congruent statement of triangles, the corresponding sides always match. So we know here that FD corresponds to KI. So we know that the measurement of FD is equal to the measurement of IK. So to complete the congruent statement, we write IK. Next. So for this one, we know that angle A corresponds to angle M. So we can say here that angle A is congruent to angle M. Now, write a statement that indicates the triangles in each pair are congruent. Again, the way that I write my triangles, I want to write it in alphabetical order, the vertices. So for this one, I write triangle I, J, K. And then for the second triangle, you have to look for the angle that is congruent to angle I. So if you will notice, we have 3 tick marks here. So in the second triangle, you also look for the angle with 3 tick marks. So that's angle S. So we write angle S. And then angle J has 1. So that corresponds to angle T. And angle K has 2. So that corresponds to angle R. So we write triangle STR. Now, if you didn't write it as IJK, so let's say, for example, you wrote it as, let's say you wrote triangle JIK instead. That's also correct, but your second triangle should be TSR. Next. So for this one, it's the same thing. I just want to write it in alphabetical order. So I'm writing it as triangle IRS. And can you try to figure out what's the second triangle? So that's correct. So it's triangle T because they have 3 tick marks. And then S because they have 2 tick marks. And R because they both have 1 tick mark.